Okay, the Club World Cup needs to sort out its re-registration process. Currently, we only have 8 players on our bench, one of which is hardly even match fit. We have an injury to Rodrigo, Zaniolo, Dybala and Memphis Depay. We can't even play 3 midfielders in attack anymore. We've moved down to this defensive system. I haven't seen a single yellow card or red card being dealt out for any of these fouls. How do we have so many injuries? This is an absolute joke, and if we don't win this competition and fail the challenge that I've set for myself, it is the Club World Cup's fault and not mine. I'm just putting it out there. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 31st episode of the FM21 Real Madrid Save, where today we are facing Barcelona, and then hopefully another team, and then hopefully another team as we complete the Club World Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup, in the quarterfinal against Barcelona, then a semi-final if we make it through, and of course a final if we make it through as well. So it all depends on how many matches we can win. But I'm not happy. I have gone over this in the intro, but it's not an exaggeration. There are some serious problems going on right here. But before we go over those problems, make sure that if you are enjoying the series, you smash that like button today. Can we please get 8 likes for the celebration of being in the Club World Cup knockout stages? And subscribe to the channel if you are new or haven't already. But I'm going to go over it once again. We have so many players out. We can't re-register any player. That is the biggest joke ever. Surely there's some compensation stuff going on here. Nunez isn't fully fit. Bentancur isn't. Hazard isn't. It's not my fault. I swear it's not my fault. Maybe I should play Hamsik. I think I'm playing Hamsik. It's got to be done. We need a fully fit squad, and we don't even have that. Okay. I also admit that I am watching Wellington Phoenix play against Western Sydney Wanderers right now while I'm recording, so that's not unprofessional, is it? That's me, just studying football while playing Football Manager. It's going to help me. It's definitely going to give us luck. Jovic, Nunez, Hazard, Hamsik, Valverde, Casemiro, Carvajal, Bastoni, Varane and Mendy, as well as Courtois make up the squad. Please come away with the win. It's going to be stressful. Positive mentality. The first time we're ever using this defensive-ish system, I don't really know how this is going to go. But the Phoenix are winning 1-0 right now. Hey, in my defense, this is crucial stuff to get playoff football. So, they actually scored when I was doing the intro earlier. And we've just scored. It's the Phoenix. The Wellington Phoenix are giving us if you're confused about what the Wellington Phoenix is, by the way, it's an A-League side, plays in New Zealand, that's where I live. But it's not important right now. We've just won. Well, not won. We've scored, and it's not what I expected, but we're moving down to balance to counteract that beautiful ball in behind, and Jovic has just slid it home, and I'm so happy we still have that man at the club. Pjanic into Griezmann. They could be hitting back straight away. Oh, I do not want that to happen. Okay, I'm kind of happy we're on this defensive formation now, because it seems to be working. Hazard swinging a ball. Do it. Get a hit onto it. Someone. Fatty's got it. Fatty scares me. He was very good the last time we played. And we've opened up like the Red Sea. And he's running through. Courtois makes a save. Okay, this is all very stressful. And I'll tell you what. The team that the Phoenix are versing have just scored. And I've missed it because of some serious opportunity for Barcelona. I am stressed on both levels of games that I'm watching right now. Is the Wellington Phoenix updates necessary? I don't think they are, to be honest, but we're going to focus on the game that we are in right now. Valverde moving it forward. Jovic is in again, and we're 2-0 up, boys and girls. There's no way this is going to go well for us. I have a feeling they're going to bring it all back. Look at our team. Look at our fitness. Surely we are coming away with the win here. It's beautiful, but at the same time, it's stressful because this is... I'm prepared to be brought back down to earth. We've had 2 shots and scored them both. I shouldn't be complaining this much, but I really am frightened. Messi whips in a ball. They've almost got their head onto it, but we're actually counter-attacking. No way we're scoring again. Hazard, Jovic, he's running through the middle. Back to Hazard. Whip a ball in, my son. He can't do it. He's going to do it eventually. Hamsik's there. Oh, Hamsik shoots wide. Oh, Hamsik. That could have sealed the deal. And that would have been a beautiful way to put ourselves 3-0 up. That was such a good opportunity. And I know I'm focused on the Phoenix game right now. I do apologise. It's a VAR check. I think their goal might not be happening, but the Barcelona are on the ball right now. Why am I talking about the Phoenix when Griezmann's scoring? Griezmann scored. And this is why I am frightened. Because not only is this team just got much better options than us, not only are we using a new tactic for the first time ever, not only are they now having the momentum going into the second half, the goal's been upheld, and the Phoenix are 1-0 on the scoreline. I'm tempted to turn it off. It's too much of a distraction, but I'm far from pleased. No, I'm happy. I am happy. I am happy with the performance so far. It's unlucky, but it's also I don't know. It's going well. It's going well. Like, we're unlucky to be. Are we though? I don't know. We're doing well. I feel like me rambling on here has somehow kept us in the game for another 20 minutes, and I'm making my first substitution. And we don't have a right winger, but that is the position that I want to bring off. It's got to be Theo. He's gonna be forced against his will to play out there. Is Hamsik gonna? No, Hamsik's gonna be forced against his will. Theo's gonna play in Mazzala. We're gonna hope that nothing happens. Valverde, Fabinho might not be at the side for too much longer, so I'm bringing him on. Come on, let's hold on to this. Let's move on to the next round. Please. Oh, they're on the ball. First chance of the second half. Jordi Alba to whip a ball in into PK. He's rifled it in. I knew this would happen, boys and girls. I told you it was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. We do not have the squad for this right now. We were 2-0 up, and PK has just hit the goal of his life, the shot of his life. We're dominant, to be fair, though. We're still the better side, and we do have an opportunity. Let's not write ourselves off too early. Carvajal on the ball, playing it into Fabinho. Fabinho to whip a ball in, surely. No, he plays it back to Carvajal to whip. It's gone in. Jovic, I love him. Okay, 10 minutes to go. Let's just hold on. Hazard is so tired. I don't have players to bring you off, mate. Is Marcelo really about to play as a winger? I think Marcelo's really... Yep, okay, he can, according to this, potentially. Marcelo's really about to play as a winger. Okay, support, and... this is an absolute laugh, but there's 9 minutes to go. Surely nothing bad can happen. That is such a jinx. That is famous last words, if I've ever heard them. Please don't be famous last words. Please, please, please do enough. 4 minutes of additional time. They're going by very quickly. Are we moving on? We're moving on to the next round. Semi-final. How many days break do we have? We need about 17, potentially. No, at least 17. I don't even think everyone would be back from injury. Who are we facing in the next round? Manchester City. I don't like any of this. This is the most stressful tournament I've ever been in my life. Jovic has scored a hat-trick. I love him. And what? Okay. This is all, as I said before, very stressful. My heart pressure, I don't think can handle it. Liverpool and PSG are also in the semi-finals after beating Juventus and Bayern Munich. I don't want to verse Liverpool in another final. We have 2 days rest. That's enough. Oh my god, if we win, we're versing Liverpool. Boys and girls, I can't handle this. Even if we win, I can't handle this stress. This is ridiculous. They won 5-2. We still don't have a fully fit team. Let's just hope we'll win. Either way, we're playing one more game because there's a third place playoff, but we need to win this if we want to be completing the challenge that I've set for myself. And this is a very still tired squad out there. But I think it's slightly better than last time. We've got Jovic, we've got Nunez, we've got Depay, Bentancur, Fabinho, Casemiro, Militao, Garcia, Varane, Mendy and Courtois. Garcia facing his former side, Manchester City. Let's jump straight into it. We're starting on a positive mentality. On that more defensive approach, I will quickly move to a balanced system if it is not working. And I am expecting an absolutely brilliant team here against Manchester City tonight. They are world class in this save. And looking at that squad, you can see why. Diaz, Hernandez, Madison, Martinez up top. We have some great players too. I believe that this could be Fabinho's final game in a Liverpool shirt and a Real Madrid shirt, even if we get into the final. Let's make it a good one. Courtois with the save early on, and this could be our counter-attacking opportunity. We didn't break it out too quickly, but it is still a brilliant ball into Jovic, and he's 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he scored. Boy, I love Jovic. He's not going. Okay, I meant to not say this for the transfer special, but Manchester City is the team he's going to, and it's for £175 million. And I'm not meant to say that because I'm meant to save stuff for the transfer special, but I'm tempted to keep him after this performance. He is ridiculous. Around the goalkeeper, and we're moving down to a balanced mentality again. It's happening. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. That's one shot, that's one goal. And they're on the ball now. We're on the ball. We've played it forward. It's not a good ball forward. And Ederson, he's collected it. It's just outside of the box. It's an indirect free kick. Is he getting a red? Is he getting a red? Is he getting a red? No way he's getting a red. Penalty review. How can it can't be? It is a penalty? How can you get a penalty for that? I don't understand. I don't understand. He's got a yellow card. I don't know the rules of football. It's an indirect, and it's not a penalty. What? I didn't understand any of that. The point is, it wasn't a goal, and that one is not a penalty either. Can we keep it? The Phoenix have just scored. Update time. Hemed used to play for teams in the Premier League, Brighton, I believe, but this better not be a penalty. Better not be a penalty. Don't be a penalty, please. It's not a penalty. Thank goodness. There's a lot of ums and ahs going on in this game. In this entire episode, Phoenix scored from a corner. Beautiful stuff from Hemed. That is brilliant. This is two very intense things going on at once. It's almost halftime. Don't worry. You probably won't have to worry about it if we get into the next round, into the final. 2 shots on target to their 3. 10 minutes to go in this half. If we can hold on, it will be a good half. A very solid first half. We could be adding to it though. Casemiro, our captain, moving it back to Varane. Into Casemiro. Forward. No, back to Varane. I don't mind it as long as we're not losing it. Fabinho. Back to Eric Garcia. Holding on to it very well. Fabinho in that box-to-box infielder role, doing quite well to control it. But of course, as I say that, he loses it. And now Foden is running forward into Martinez, playing it back, and they're knocking it around with some confidence now. I'm expecting this to be their chance, and I'm mildly expecting it to be a goal. I'm scared. Foden shoots wide. Never frightened, never phased. Look at all those tired players. Casemiro is dying. Núñez is already dying. Jovic is dying. Memphis is dying. How is anyone going to make it through this game? If this goes to extra time, I think they're actually going to die. Memphis Depay through to Jovic, and it's 2-0. Boys and girls, I don't understand why there's a glitch on the screen, but it's a 2-0 victory. We were in this position. I don't know why, but I've put my hood up. And I think we could be going through to the Club World Cup final, and you can't tell me that I'm not good at this game now, because we have been dealt the single worst hand in this entire Club World Cup competition possibilities, and we're still managing to do well. I'm very pleased with the performance so far. I cannot fault anyone here. I would love it if our players didn't get tired so quickly. I think Memphis Depay's got to be the first one to come off because he was tired even at halftime. Ederson's got a red on his... I don't understand it. I know that you get a yellow for a yellow. A red... I'm confused, but I'm not confused about that save. What a save. And that has kept us in front. You know, I'm going to wait for Depay to get really tired before I bring him off, but he needs to be the first substitute. Once he gets down to the really tiny I'm about to die bar, that's when he's coming off. But he's on the ball right now. Didn't do much with it though. That's what I'm mainly focusing on, just our health bars, but we're on the ball. And if we clear it right, we haven't cleared it right. I thought we could have found a way to break away. Hasn't happened, and they're on the ball. Bernardo Silva trying to find a spot. Finds some guy with this S and a Z. I know it's a different language, but it doesn't make English sense, so I apologise. I can't pronounce it. Ake, moving it forward. The man again. Rodrigo. Sterling's through, and he scored. He's offside. Oh, my Lord. Thank goodness we are still 2-0 up, unless... it does one of those things that I've only seen a couple of times in Football Manager this year. Only once in Football Manager this year, but luckily it hasn't. And it is still 2-0. We have a lot of tired players now, though. And surely Memphis is going to start to die pretty soon. Oh, I'm nervous. 20 minutes to play. I'm bringing Memphis off. He's got to come off. I think he's going to get injured if we're not too careful. He's just back from an injury. So we're going to bring Hazard on and, completely rotate as well. Mendy, he's played every single minute of this competition, I believe, apart from one game. Not every single minute of the competition then, is it? And we'll hold on in case we get an injury in the last 20 minutes. Experience at the back now. Marcelo, he's going to hold us out. I guarantee it. I really hope I'm correct in guaranteeing that. They're playing it around well, though. And they're definitely the dominant side statistically. But we're still winning the game on the scoreboard. And that's all that matters. And Jovic is through. Sealed the deal, my son. Just wide of the post. And he's doing well. He is really showing his new team what they are going to be getting if they do sign him. Núñez has gone to the death mark, so he's going to have to come off. Hamsik is becoming a right winger. He's not even slightly labelled as that in this game, but he's becoming a decent player out there. And we have one last opportunity to potentially add to our advantage. Let's not give it away. Please be our chance. Bentancur, back to Marcelo. All the way forward, but it's been collected by Edison. I'm still very confused by that read. But this could be a chance for Manchester City. And if they score here, it's going to be a stressful final few minutes. Sterling, back to Rodrigo. Again, knocking it around with a lot of confidence. I don't know how tired their players are, but ours are certainly getting pretty knackered. I think that was the highlight. The shot that was blocked. Please be the highlight. That was the highlight, surely. Sterling through. That wasn't the highlight. That was the highlight. And it's a goal. Lamar. Oh my goodness. 3 minutes to go of normal time to hold on. Don't show a highlight. Please don't show a highlight. 3 minutes of just don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. We're into the Club World Cup final, boys and girls. How have we done this? The stats. I mean, it's a bit of an FM, but it's not insanely FM-y. It could have been worse. But now we're facing my arch rivals. I wasn't even focused on that. I was not even focused on that. Liverpool, who just beat us in the Champions League final, are going to face us in China for the Club World Cup final to start our season off with a bang by getting another trophy. Can we do it? I really hope so. We are ready for the Liverpool versus Real Madrid FIFA Club World Cup final. But we're not actually really ready because there is a serious agenda against this club. It's not even conspiracy anymore. There is some insane injuries going on here. And the first one that has killed me inside, Thibaut Courtois. He is out for 4 to 5 months, it said in my original message. Now it's 3 to 5, slightly better. And I don't know how, but they're letting us play this young man. I don't even know his stats, really. But Lunin is starting for us. What? I haven't even edited the team, so I'm doing it with you, boys and girls. Who are we starting? It's got to be... Does Depay start? Jovic is definitely starting now in that striker position. I reckon I start Depay on this right-hand side as a winger on an attacking duty. And we'll try Bentancur there again. He did all right. Valverde, Casemiro, all looks good to me. I think this is our best possible 11. Militao as that right back. Lunin. They're doing everything they can to get us to not win this. We've also got Dybala out, Zaniolo out, I think another player out, but we have made some signings and I'm not spoiling them for the transfer special. They're down here. Without any further ado, we're jumping into Club World Cup final. The agenda against us from Football Manager is insane. We're sticking with this defensive approach. We owe Liverpool after what happened last time. Let's win this cup. Let's take it away from them. And I'm already starting to think maybe positive out the gate. Not the best decision. This is a man that we need to mark. Sabitzer. He stressed me out in the Champions League final. He was the man of the match easily. But we've got the first opportunity here tonight. And if we can score, it will do a lot for us. Memphis Depay scores. And just like every other game, we have scored early on with our first opportunity. And we are moving down to balanced. Beautiful start. I did not really know whether or not I should be starting Memphis Depay, as I literally just made that decision 2 minutes ago. Not even that, like 30 seconds ago. and he's headed it into the back of the net. Beautiful tactical decision by myself. And it looks like early on we are the dominant force. Let's just make sure they don't get too many shots in on goal on Lunin. He's not a terrible goalkeeper, but he's also not a very good one. Toni Kroos, our former player, whipping in a ball. Matip shoots and it goes just over the bar. And let's not let many more of those chances come in. Thank you very much. I'm tempted to go back to positive because we were doing a lot better when we were on positive. We haven't had a single shot since then, but we are on the ball right now. Potentially getting a second goal. Memphis Depay whips the ball and Bentancur's there and heads it wide of the post. And that was a beautiful opportunity, but he just couldn't finish it. But we have a free kick over to the back post. It's coming out to Firmino, but it's taken by Mendy. I just remembered that we have lost Fabinho as well, so he's not in our squad at all. Very hard to deal with. There has been so much going wrong for us in this Club World Cup. The most insane Club World Cup run I think I've ever seen in my life. But we might be coming out the other side with the trophy. Let's do it, boys. Bastoni to try and play it over, but Liverpool have it, and this is definitely going to be their opportunity if they keep a hold of it. Robertson to whip a ball, and he shoots himself, but luckily it's wide of the post. And if we can hold on till half-time, this will be a very positive first half from us. 10 minutes to go. I don't think we've seen another highlight. I may have just jinxed it. Jovic is tired. He's not having the best day at the office. He could be my first substitute, but for now, I'm going to keep him on. I'm happy with the performance so far. They're motivated. Let's see what happens at the start of the second half. It's going to be the first team to score. The next goal could potentially decide the game, and Jovic isn't going to be the man to get it for us, unfortunately. Nunez is coming on for the last 35 minutes of the Club World Cup final. We're 1-0 up already. He just needs to sit there and potentially tap one into the back of the net if it comes to him. 30 minutes to go. I don't care if we don't see another highlight. I do care if we see one for Liverpool and it's gone in. Matip on the corner again, and he's headed it into the back of the net this time. And I think we're going positive because we were playing better on the positive mentality. But with only 20 minutes to go, is it the right decision? Nunez is injured. What is up with the Club World Cup and injuring our players? 10 minutes to go. I think we're going to extra time. I don't know if our players can physically handle this. 5 minutes. Bentancur is dying out there. They're all dying out there. I'm wanting to save a player for extra time. Hamsik's coming on. Please, someone score the winner in 5 minutes of additional time. Is there going to be another chance? Or are we going to extra time? We're going to extra time. Just like in the Champions League final, we're going into extra time. Not happy with the performance out there. Mendy's not happy about it. I do not care. Someone needs to be a hero. Someone needs to score a goal, and Lunin has just collected. We didn't see how it happened, but I don't care. It's not going to the back of the net. Bastoni to play it forward. This can be our opportunity. Memphis Depay, the goal scorer, over to Nunez. Even with a knock, he is lethal. He has the opportunity. And Alisson Becker is equal to the shot. And there's a beautiful save. But that is a warning sign early on in the second half of the first half of this extra time period. Valverde collects, and surely the highlight is going to end here. Unless a beautiful ball is whipped in. It's not quite a beautiful ball, I wouldn't describe it as. But with only 5 minutes to go in the first half of extra time, I think that it's going to stay at 1-1. What an intense end to this match it's going to be. Second half of extra time, we have 2 substitutes in the bag. And you know what, we're going to use both of them right now. First one is going to be Eden Hazard. Memphis Depay has done well enough to warrant staying out there, and he's going to stay in that winger position. Our second substitute is a youngster, and I'm nervous to bring him on. Can any of our players play mid? I think Militao's going to come on, actually. To come up to midfield, sorry. We're going to keep our captain in there. Carvajal's going there, and Militao's going to be our deep line playmaker. And let's just hope, by some miracle, we get one more opportunity. We still have so many tired players out there. I would be surprised if no one gets injured out here. But with only 5 minutes to go, if anyone scores here, it will be the winner. But we're going all the way to penalties. Once again, I have flashbacks to the Champions League final, and it's gone all the way. This time I'm leaving it up to Football Manager. I tried to do it myself. Pick your spot, don't change your mind. We didn't win in the Champions League final against Liverpool in penalties. Can we win in the Club World Cup? Hamsik scores the first one. There's a brilliant start. The goalkeeper goes the right way, but it's enough. Kroos to step up to the plate. He goes for his penalty. Lunin goes the wrong way. I've forgotten it's Lunin. It's not Courtois, it's Lunin. Can Lunin make himself a hero? Memphis Depay, don't miss. He doesn't. It's a beautiful penalty once again. 2-1. Firmino stepping up to the plate. Lunin, I will love you forever. I will never sell you. If you save a penalty, he can't save this one. It's just something about them taking a penalty. The goal looks massive. When we're stepping up, it looks tiny. Rodrigo, the youngster, stepping up, and he puts it in the back of the net. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Alexander-Arnold against Lunin. Come on, Lunin. I haven't said Lunin this many times in an episode before, but Alexander-Arnold has put it into the bottom corner. Militao, the centre-back. Can he score? He doesn't. Alisson saved. And now we have to save one. Or they have to miss. Oh my goodness, Shaqiri. He steps up. Lunin goes the wrong way. And this could lose us the Club World Cup if we miss. It's Casemiro, our captain, stepping up to the plate. I don't want to look. Boys and girls, I have flashbacks. For good reason. To the Champions League final. Casemiro versus Alisson. To keep us in it, he scores. And now, this man, right here, Lunin, could make himself a club legend if he saves the penalty. We have had everything thrown at us. It's Renato Sanchez versus Lunin. And it's gone in. At the absolute last moment, Liverpool have beaten us on penalties in the Club World Cup. And I officially hate Liverpool Football Club with all my heart, mind and soul. We cannot win every single competition in the save for Real Madrid. But we move on to the next challenge, and that challenge is an unbeaten season. Even if we can't get that, I'm liking this series way too much to stop here. But that hurts. We have literally been thrown everything at us in this Club World Cup. Injuries, retirements, loans ending, players being sold, players trying to leave the club. And we have somehow made it to the final. But right at the end, we've lost it. And we've been unlucky. We simulate forward. We live our life. And we celebrate the fact that we have done good enough to get to this final. What a Club World Cup that was. I never thought I'd see the day where the Club World Cup would go down as one of my favourite competitions I've ever been in, even after we lose. Hats off to Liverpool, but we deserved it. We did deserve it. We haven't gotten it though. And that's the end of today's episode. Do not miss tomorrow's episode, which will be a transfer special. If that episode though doesn't deserve a like, I have no idea what does. But with the time consciousness in mind, 27 minutes gone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll see you all later.